Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be running this list that just got 4th place out of 39 at the most recent Standard Challenge event, running 4 copies of Terminus of Return, a single Villainous Wrath, and 2 copies of Luis, Pompous Villager in the sideboard. Pretty cool to see some new cards showing up and doing pretty well in a more competitive setting. Terminus of Return is an interesting one. It's got so much text. As far as I can tell, it's just a 2-mana mana rock. 2-mana legendary artifact with indestructible, tap to add black. Then if you have a lot of mana, 7 mana, plus you got to tap the rock, exile a creature you control, harness the Terminus of Return, you get Origin at the beginning of your upkeep, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Problem is, 1, you exile the sacked creature. The sacked creature is not in the graveyard to bring back. It's exiled. It's gone. And then second, you can only get creatures from your own graveyard, and we're a control deck with not that many creatures. We got 4 Riddlers and 4 Meringue. So it seems pretty unlikely to pull off that half. It might just be a 2-mana mana rock, and it's legendary as well, which is a bit awkward, so we may be discarding it quite a bit to 3 steps ahead, draw discard, and the Meringue River Regent, draw discard. But we'll try it out. Maybe we'll pull it off. You could even copy a creature and then sack the copy to the Terminus of Return. I don't know if we're ever going to pull this off. It's also an interesting card to include, because it's not like we have a crazy turn 4 play to ramp into. Turn 2 Terminus into turn 3 4-drop is a Consult kicked, but you only have 3 lands, so you actually don't get that extra bit of value off of that. You could do a turn 3 The End, which is generally very powerful, and then turn 3 Meringue River Regent, draw discard is okay. Like, none of these are crazy turn 3 plays, so it's just kind of interesting. I think post sideboard, if we bring in the Regent, we could have a turn 3 -2/-2 sweep. And if you're on the play, like, that could be exceptionally good. So it's just interesting to see the include of this legendary artifact. Villainous Wrath is cool. 5-mana sorcery. Target opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures they control, then destroy all creatures. And then Luis is a little bit of probably some anti-red hate. It's got lifelink. It enters with X+1 counters, and you immediately ping the opponent, and that damage has lifelink as well. So that's pretty much it. We'll run it down. I just ran one practice game. I was rank 24 Mythic. I lost to Mono Green Landfall and deranked to rank 300. Of a single loss. And he was like rank 80 or something, so I was kind of surprised. Let's do it. It don't matter. It's all good. Today is a great day to leave all sorts of comments and deck lists in the description, because I've got like a week left until Avatar releases and the ban list, so I got some time to kill. And yeah, I'd love some more suggestions for the next 6 days or so. We're on the draw. It's okay-ish. We have no interaction. It's fine. It's going to be a delirium of some sort. Yeah, deck lists, even janky, silly stuff would be awesome. And then just random comments. I'm going to try to do triple videos tomorrow, Friday, so I don't have to do anything over the weekend. And so if you don't leave enough comments today, I will run out. And then videos 2 and 3, I'll have nothing to say. Which is okay, but not ideal. Opponent is super aggressive. We have no interaction here. Dig 2 for interaction. We might need that. We might need to blow the star charts here. Versus dig 1. I mean, I think it could go a long way. We might just get roasted on the draw. That's a good card. We're bringing the sweepers for game 2, but actually has a lot of creatures with 3 toughness, so we might need to hold off till turn 5, -3/-3 to really get the value out of that. Like that guy again, 3 toughness, pretty hard to kill. Feels like we're just gonna get run over on the draw here. All right, look for anything, baby. I mean, this is better, I guess, but I think we're just gonna get totally steamrolled here. Demolition Field, is that worth it? Probably not, but if they have no basic mountains. Nah, they'll have something, right? They'll have at least one. Overprotect's +3/+3, right? So we want to be careful about yeah, man, take 6. Careful about how we do our -X sweeper next game. And I guess we'll draw a discard and try to hit, you know, sweeper plus like any kind of interaction here. There's interaction. Probably don't need any more tap lands. Okay, double interaction actually. We gotta try. I mean, with 4 mana open, someone's getting overprotected, right? But the end would fizzle anyway, so I mean, it's gotta be this. I think we've just gotten run over in game 1, but I think we'll see, you know, Snakeskin Veil, overprotect something here. Okay. Not dead yet. Oh, they're gonna give this +1/+1? No. Yeah, I mean, we'll try this too. I'm protecting this one. Hmm. 2 mana left. 1 mana left. Dead. Alright. We could bluff, but I'll take my draw. Stick here for 1. Could have the Violent Urge or something in hand. There's a sweeper. They still have hasty stuff off the top, though, so sweeper isn't even auto-lethal. +1/+0 and first strike, or double strike. That would do it. Okay, so run over on the draw there. Let's go to game 2. This will be an interesting one for us. Sweepers are okay, but they will have hasty follow-ups. Targeted removal is interesting, but they're going to have overprotects and stuff, so this one gets around some of that. That's nice. How good is Tidebender? How good is Tidebender? It's okay, but we're looking to sweep. I don't know that that's the right matchup for that one. And they probably just don't need that many counterspells in general. I think we're 3 steps ahead for the most part. And maybe 1 Terminus can go. Probably looking to cut that card quite a bit. But it's a little bit better here. On the play, like, yeah, I mean, ramping into the sweepers is good. We have 6 sweepers. So we could put that back in and cut, Alright, we don't know if we need Luis, per se. I might keep the 4 mana rocks. And then we're just relying on the Meringue River. We just draw discard. Okay. We'll try it. This will also probably be my last day of the kind of inferior MacBook Pro, no mic setup. I finally got my desk delivered, so I got a huge desk now, whereas the prior one couldn't fit everything. We're on the play, it's okay for sure. So I didn't bother trying to cram, you know, the camera, the mic setup, the dual monitors. I just do it on my Mac laptop. But now that I got a big old desk, we'll set everything up today, and then hopefully get the more professional mic setup going. Been a couple complaints about that in the comments. Thinking. I'll also just call out that yesterday I made a Seth Rogen-esque video. To be clear, it very likely was not actually Seth Rogen. I thought he sounded extremely similar, and I found that very amusing. And obviously he's similar enough that enough of you in the comments also think he's Seth Rogen. It's not, right? 99% sure it's not. But I thought he sounded a lot like that guy. One person commented that they thought the laugh is what gave it away that he's not Seth Rogen. The laugh is what dialed me in. Like, I can't repeat it because I'm not good at doing voice impressions, but the laugh is what actually like got me like, damn, that sounds a lot like Seth Rogen. So it was just a funny bit. He's a subscriber like you guys. Maybe he's a member of he was one of the members of the Hall of Hero tiers, which I have since removed. And so, yeah, it was fun doing the video with him, but I don't think it's Seth Rogen. I removed the tier. I really like tutoring in general, like math or computer science or whatever. Tutoring Magic's a little bit weirder because people often like come to me with decks that I don't know, I don't have a ton of experience with, or I play a different deck every day, so I'm not exactly a master of every single combination. We'll just go ahead and take a draw here. And yeah, you never know what kind of person you're going to get. So far, I've only had really wonderful people to do the collabs with, but it's a bit of a risk meeting someone you don't like. The main thing I don't like about it is I hate having things on my calendar. I just despise having anything on my calendar ever. And so that is the real reason I'm going to stop. I hate having to plan around other people. I just want to do what I want when I want. So that is why I'm taking it down. If I could do an impromptu, if I felt like it, put out a little survey and one person responds, and I'm like, yeah, okay, let's do a little collab. I'd be more open to doing like a spontaneous thing, but I hate putting things on my calendar, so that's why I removed that tier. All right, I think we'll wait till turn 4. Dude has pivoted maybe into whatever this is. I don't know. Got a lot of solid options here. Dude's really pivoted, right? It's gonna gain next haste, okay. Fear missing out. Okay, haste next turn. Ramp for 2, 3 mana open. Actually, 4 mana open, that could be okay. Feels like we have a lot of haste to deal with. How good is their haste against just doing a Riddler here? I think I want to do this. Then we have 4 mana to play with. Any turn you put a lore counter, you can play that card. Okay, so if we zap it here for 1, it's a little bit weird. But they effectively lose a card off of it? Yeah, I guess it's okay. Could still hold Withering Torment at instant speed. Okay, total whiff. Yeah, killer bounce. Bouncing's a little dangerous. I think we'll just zap this. Bounce isn't terrible. It feels like they, I guess they were always this deck. Felt like they pivoted, but we probably just didn't see any of those cards game 1. So we'll be on the draw here. Largely same strategy. Just removal. It almost looks like counterspells would be better, but on the draw they're just worse anyway. So I think we keep it as is. I like the ramp. Tidebender, it's weird. Like, you could cut a Luis for, It's not a bad top deck late, though. It gets a hasty opponent. I think I'm okay with that over 1 extra counterspell. I think it's okay. We'll keep Luis in there. Give my day in the sun. Alright, game 3, on the draw. Some removal. And nothing to stitch it together in the middle, but... we got some sweepers. If we can survive, we will survive. Sweep, 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 and then it's just a question of how much haste they can put on us. Like, that's hasty. Oh, it's a whiff. Let's go. I think we'll keep drawing. Okay. Beastie cannot attack yet. Break out again. Let's see if they whiff again. That'd be nuts. Nope, it's 3-2. It's gonna whack us. Do we shock in for star charts? Are we gonna star charts at all? We already have 4th land. For what, the end? They're very likely to hit Delirium here. Nothing we can do about that. I think it's just tap land here. I think we need Star Charts. And then see how hard they hit us. Alright, Delirium required. 3/3 turned on. Terra dies to a -2 off the Regent. But I feel like we're going to try to the-end the Beastie and then -3 next turn. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we go for the -3 next turn, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. We're almost dead here. Almost dead. I mean, there's not too much we can do about that. You can the-end the Beastie instead. Or you can play this and hold nothing. Hope they don't kill us. Sweep next turn. I think this is what I want to do. And we'll see if they just get us here. If they can find haste. Or double strike. We could just be dead. Right? Have a little stick. Discard draw. Alright, let's hope they play one more creature here. Just get it all out for us. Swing for 7. Pause. Nothing. To blocks. Nothing. Okay. Down to 5. 2 mana open. We got Villainous Wrath. What would we want to consult into? Just more land, right? I think that's fine. I think we would just take a land here. Oh, we can also the-end right now. Nobody's got haste. That's interesting. I think we will take the land if we can get it. It's a tap land. It's interesting. Luis is not bad. I think we just want the land, though. And I think it's just Villainous Wrath. They also have the creature land, which is how much? A 3/4. Actually, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Creature Planeswalker. The end getting cheap is kind of interesting. Hellkite, hasty, 4 damage to face, plus random pump spell. All right, you got it. Okay, you got it. Exaxes. Kind of throw away game 1. Nothing we can do about that. Just on the draw versus a decent hasty draw by the opponent. Well, at least we didn't D-rank 300 ranks like last time. All right, let's run it back. Lazartivo says, I don't know what surprised me more, that Seth is a fan of Dr. Ruckus or that he plays enough to be mythic in best of 3. Neither. Probably does not know certainly does not know I exist. And probably does not play enough to be in mythic. He does play Magic the Gathering though, as far as I know. I did look it up. Oh gosh, these comments. I thought it was a kind of a tongue-in-cheek obvious joke, but he does sound like Seth Rogen. I really think so. Phenom React Gaming 420 says, and why isn't Seth running a card called Fiery Annihilation? That is a card that can take out big, powerful creatures with even equipment on. I don't know. Is that main decked in Boros Burn? I feel like not. I feel like we did make some mistakes yesterday. I mean, Boros Burn has not done very well in best of 3 competitive Magic at all anyway. But it did feel bad to take out, well, really to put in any removal spells that could not double as burn. So like putting in Get Lost or Obliterating Bolt, which he didn't have, or he had some other little 2-mana white removal spell. It felt awkward. When it goes first, we're on the draw. He's okay. Yeah, I feel like against the spirit of the deck, like sure you can kill some bigger creatures, but if you can't burn and go face, like that's kind of the whole point. This might be worth the shock. Just in case they're stumbling on land. What if we kept a one-lander, you know? Sometimes you get him got with that. Nope, second land acquired. Bounce off. Good to know. Bend. We'll do a little ramp here. And then hopefully find a nice sweeper. Opponent's a little bottlenecked on mana. Alright, hit next land. Surak, good sweeper target. Okay. We could kick it and hit one more tap land. Untap land, I guess. We want to dig that deep? We only get to dig 3? Hopefully that's not a mistake. Instead of just guaranteeing the turn 5 sweep. Alright. This will be a good time to hit that sweeper. Yoicks. 8. Alright. Untap land. Never didn't have it. Come on, baby. There it is. Plus the next star charts. Just a Riddler. Like a Riddler. Star charts isn't bad. Okay. Looks like we cannot evidence. But that's okay. Might be nice to take all the Herboroids out. Tyvar the Pummeler. And what does this card do? Tap another untapped creature you control. Tyvar gains indestructible till end of turn. That's pretty good. Tap it. Okay. 5 mana creature you control plus X+X. X the greatest power amount creature you control. Indestructible. So, okay, looks like we just slammed the regular Riddler here then, for 5. That's a good blocker. Hopefully that is sufficient. Okay, tap land. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Still is not going to get through that indestructible, though. So we need them to tap some other creatures. That is an interesting include. I can get flying, but we're okay on that front. Recruit on top, okay. I mean, I think we're looking for a big console into, I guess the minus, oh, we don't have the -X sweeper, do we? We don't have that many sweepers in general. Tap to give this guy indestructible. Tyvar gains indestructible. So we're blocking here then? Am I understanding that right? That is pretty nice, right? Just bounce both. I think that's pretty good. Flip the script a little bit. Okay, not quite lethal next turn. It's close. We have the Restless Reefs too, but... try to consult for 2. If we hit another meringue... Hold on, let's play this land first. Take a little deeper. We have 6 mana left. We did hit a meringue. We could bounce a couple things. Seems good. Okay, it's 6/5 trample. We have 2 lethal threats. We could chump block with the Riddler pretty safely. We got the long goodbye for the flying blocker. Good game. All right, go to game 2. All the sweepers look great. The ramp stones look okay with the sweepers too. I don't know if we need Luis. That's interesting. Could be okay. Tide Bender for the Roboroid. I don't know. It's actually okay. It's actually okay. But if we're gonna have 3 mana, might as well just counter it, right? Can't counter the Surak, that's interesting. That's interesting. I like having the draw discard power if we're just trying to sweep, though. Maybe we just cut this on the draw. Still try to counter the 3-drop if we can. With the Spelling Exhale. Withering Torment. Target removal is a little bit awkward against the Paw Patch always. That's why you need the sweeps. So what else is worth putting in? Maybe it is this. I mean, sometimes you just have to kill a Roboroid, right? There's no other way around it. I think this looks okay. Let's try this. I don't know if you want any 3 steps ahead in there or not. Could have the Flash Cat too. That might be a good reason to have 3 steps ahead. We're just not sure what blend of a Roboroid and Flash Cat they have. Alright, hand is not bad at all. Turn 1 tap land, turn 2 ramp trajectory. Let's do it. Alright, elf on 1. Yeah, I think we could just kill that now. Probably worth it. Bolt the bird. Druid is showing up. Alright. Still go ahead and ramp here. Could have a nice -2/-2. If they go right into Paw Patch, we could zap the whole board. They do, although not the kicked Paw Patch. Still worth the region, I think. See if we can pull this off. Very nice. That's huge. That's a great start for us. Tight on blue. We're not going to be able to kick the start charts. Uncounterable comes down. But we can just drop a big dragon here. Oh no, we don't have double blue. Okay. Probably just want to go get blue. Anything else we cast for 3 during our turn? Probably not. I think we can wait. I think we'll wait. Oh, we can also Demolition Fields. Then we'd have 3 mana open. Maybe that's what we'll do this turn. Okay. Yeah, we could technically go get a removal spell. We're looking for the next sweeper for the most part. I think we want Demolition Field to get double blue too. A null. Counter target artifact or enchantment spell. That's interesting. That is an interesting include. Alright, I think we're 8 and 5. Second blue source. Sweeper would be nice in top 4. We'll see how that goes. Nope, just more land. Okay. The 4/6 does block Surak. Okay, we'll try it. Could be good. I don't know what the last card in hand is, though. Okay, another Siren comes down. I think I just top deck that this turn. So we can -5/-5 with the Regent. That's perfect, right? It's actually perfect. No blocks. Could have bounce off. There's a chance they have a counterspell. There's a chance. So I think we don't attack first. I think we hold back. Just in case. Just in case we need it. So we go -5/-5. Okay. But I don't think it's worth the 4 points of damage. Because they counter it, I think you want that blocker back. Alright, they have Sanctuary here. Could always just block with the Restless Reef though, right? So I think we can get in there, hopefully. It's almost a little bit risky, like the payoff is not that big to hit for 4 damage. We could star charts here for 2 and still hold up in Reef trade. See if we can hit a interaction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop to 5. We actually could lose off of this. I don't think we're going to. We could. They have like Snakeskin Veil, that last card. Then we drop to 5, and then they could hit a map token +1, plus Snakeskin Veil +1. Not this time. We don't even really want to bounce this thing. I guess they're close enough to dead. It's worth it. can bounce or sweep the next round. And we're pretty close to getting there. We're playing a little bit loose because I feel like closing out the game, but I don't think it's a big deal. Let's do -2 to be safe. Last card is a Drowner. Counter that. Alright. Sure. Okay, and that'll wrap up that game. Not too shabby. I mean, that one played really well into the -X sweepers. We had the Scavenger for the post-Dreamth post all patch turn, which is huge. That lined up really well for us. Okay, run it back. The T-Gobbler says, great to see cool content, great setup doc, camera angle and microphone are on point. Yeah, it's because I filmed that like 3 weeks ago in my old apartment. Tomorrow, we'll try to get the full setup going here for better camera and mic. I mean, we got ramp. Sure. The Mirror. Creature of Mystery. Sultai. We don't have that much graveyard hate, to be honest. Oh, and they are ready to go. We don't need to counter their turn 3 play, though, right, though? Doing Tramp instead. And then turn 4 onwards, we have to counter everything. I mean, this feels like it'll be very tough for us. We have 1 strategic betrayal on the sideboard, and that's it. Alright, so now we just hold some counters. We actually could Demolition Field something. You got it. Scholar, Arden. Yeah, we do not have very much graveyard hate. Would we counter a Scholar? Probably not. Probably just counter the Reanimator, right? Can sweep this stuff up. Not that much pressure yet. Okay. Alright. Let's take a draw discard. More counters is good. 1 land can go. Plus we got the dragon to back up the counterspell. That's not bad. That is a little bit excessive, though. Can do this, still hold double blue. Hold the Meringue, can discard the excess Terminus. I'd like to see them play a basic, and then I think we go for the Demolition Field. Is there a basic down there? Oh, there's a base down there. I think we go... Oh, they have a couple basics. I don't know how many they're going to have. That might be the last basic. How good is Meringue here? I guess we can't slam stuff anyway, so we'll keep draw discarding, I guess. Back up Terminus can go. Maybe they'll mill themselves out. Oh, that's interesting. Awaken the Undead. Uncounterable land. Alright, I guess that's where Demolition Field is going. But there's no window to stop them, so... Fine, so we're looking for a sweeper then. 'Cause They don't have any haste. They don't have the red dragon. Oh, they have to do with the Ardent haste, actually. That's okay. That's not the end of the world, right? I mean, if we're going to do this, we can do this anyway. Nah, it's okay. Bring back the Scholar. Okay. Terror the Peak's ready to go. Fire to face. I think it's Demolition Field plus Meringue here. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have enough, right? There's a sweeper. Okay. Leave open 2 mana for the Exhale, which might not be enough, but we have to do it this way, right? I think so. Alright, well, we just hope they don't have the next Kavairo in hand, or they whiff on the 6th land. We don't have a dragon to pair with Consult, so, or with Dispelling Exhale, so... Oh, we actually get him here! That's huge. Holy moly. We live another day, that's awesome. It's mid-0. That is awesome. Opponent does not hit that 6th land. We live another day. Kick start charts for 4 is probably what we're doing here. We get down to tap land. We just don't need to do that. It's fine. Maybe this will be a Terminus game. If we get any creatures down there. They don't have that much removal anyway. That was huge. That was huge. Just got a little bit of breathing room there. I don't think we waste counterspells on this guy. Maybe they'll deck themselves. Let's hope they only have 1 Cavernous Souls. I don't know how many this deck usually runs. We have 2 Demolition Fields. The Elgavath, that's a beating too. Alright, kick for 4. Next Consult and a Exhale, I suppose. That's interesting. I think they run counters. I think we just run this back. We do need to find a way to win. Dragons are not bad. How much mana do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dragon plus counter. We will need the counters. For sure we need the counters, right? Maybe Riddler's a little better. Keep taking counters. What is that? You may draw a card. If you do discard a card unless a permanent enter the battlefield face down, you... Okay. Interesting. Been a land. Probably the... We need more pain lands at this point. That's fine. We don't care about that, really. Yeah, it's okay. "24 cards left in their deck. That's a nice top deck. If we're really not in a rush, we should get all the value we can out of these Riddlers, I guess. They'll get back a creature card eventually. We'll have to counter that. That's a little bit awkward, actually. Maybe we still actually need to put on a little bit more pressure. Creature line's not bad, in general. Okay. At some point we have to worry about double Kavairo. Once they hit 8 mana, they can go Kavairo, Kavairo, and then we need 2 counters per turn, which is more expensive. Oh, there's another Kavairo. Looks like it's just a hard counter here. And then Awaken the Dead flips, and they get Kavairo and cast it back again next turn. Draw a card if you discard a card. Unless a permanent enter the battlefield face down. So they get Kavairo, cast it for 4. We're still okay. We could probably get in with Reef. Or just another Riddler thing. I think 1 counterspell is enough for this turn. Mana open, double counters open. Counter for 3, make a copy for 3. I should probably check their sideboard while we're waiting here. I don't know if they're going to bring in any counter spells for us. We got really lucky that one turn they did not have the that 6 land. That was huge. Constructed, tier list. Standard, best of 3. Awaken the Undead again. Have they played land yet? I think you gotta let that go. Because they just win here if they have the land as the last card, right? I was not paying attention. You got it? You also got it. Can we afford to copy, draw, discard? I think we can. Nice. The end showing up. Actually, I don't know how good that is. Because we can't let him ETB anyway. Actually, it's not that good. Smuggler Surprise in there as well. Okay. Mill 3. They do not have that much land. They're leaving open 3 mana. I don't know why. I think we have plenty to do both these modes. Still be okay. All right, 3 mana left open. Let's see that last. Whatever you got. He shocked it in for a reason. Walk away with game 1. Super lucky that I didn't have that 6 land. All right, we'll go to game 2. We have only 1 card for Graveyard Hate, and it's that one. So that one's coming in. 4 or greater, that's great. Let's bring that one in. Negate, actually kind of useful for these Awaken the Undeads. That's not that bad. Artifact, creature, or planeswalker, but not enchantment. It's not an ETB, it's when it enters, right? Enter as a copy. So you have an enter as a copy of Bringer when this creature enters. That goes on the stack? Okay, so I guess Tidebender's actually pretty good there. Sweeper's okay, but we're kind of dead if we're dead if they pull it off for the most part. So maybe we deadly cover up's good. Still, it takes stuff out of the graveyard. Okay, what else can go? Treasure Trajectory was very efficient. Long Goodbye can probably go. Everyone else is good. At the end is awkward because once it's down, it's too late, right? And cut some Terminus, maybe. A little bit of ramp. Keep everything else. Yeah, okay. Treasure Trajectory is weird, though. It ended up being very useful. What else would you put instead? Like a Luis? No, it ended up doing something. It killed the pesky thing every time. Yeah, we'll keep it. Alright, game 2, we have one graveyard hate in the whole deck. And a lot of counter spells. One lander, colorless, demolition field. Let's mulligan that. 4 lander. It's okay. Probably put back the removal spell. Keep the land. Alright, let's do it. I never found their sideboard. I think I was supposed to do that. Sultai Reanimator. A null. Artifact or enchantment. I don't know if they're going to have any counterspells for us. Could have duress. Demolition Field, actually super important for Cavern of Souls, turns out. Incredibly important, actually. The whole thing falls apart. Glorb! We don't have any removal spells left. What am I supposed to do about that? That's not great. That is not great. Play lands and cast spells top. That's really bad. Ooh! We have no removal left for Glorb. Okay, surveil away. Keep 2 on top. What the heck? So it's Kavairo on top plus another land? Something, I don't know. Beginning of your end step, 2 target players each reveal the top card of their library. They each lose life equal to their mana value of the card revealed by the other player? Then they each put the card they revealed into their hand? What the hell? Okay. Alright. Oh my god, what is going on? He's gonna surveil the perfect card on top? And then Domus for like 9 with a Valkavoth on top. This is not what I signed up for this game, I'll tell you that. Alright, well, we'll do this, I guess. We like the land. We like all the counter spells. I guess we could drop 1 land here. I mean, we kind of need every counter. Uh-oh, game's lagging out. Oh shit, what's going on? I'll die. Fuck. Left. Hold on. Go to the swamp, I guess. Like the left charging ports, they still say they work, but then I think they don't. Hopefully this works now. Not bad, not bad. What's going on here? We hit strategic betrayal. That's huge. So we have a little bit of a clock on us. I don't know what to discard yet, though. We could drop Riddler here, maybe. We'll see how big their surveil turn is. Playing a little bit faster here. Yeah, hopefully my computer doesn't die. Removal spell, discard that. I mean, even if they sweep, it depends how good their surveil is here. That is not a huge surveil. We need land. All the counters are good. Everything here is great. Maybe Exhale's the worst card. Negate is also very cheap. Not sure. I mean, this Morin's Claim is going to kill us soon. I think we have to bounce it off the Regent. Duress. Okay, take one of our many counters. Just take Betrayal. Yeah, makes sense. Attack instead of Surveil. Card on top is Bringer of the Last Gift. Okay, I mean, now we have to bounce, basically. We have to deal with the claim somehow. Which means this is our only way to do it. Unfortunately, cannot hold mana to counter on the way back down. Almost dead, though. That is an interesting one. Clarb for 3. Claim for 3. End step trigger. Let's see what's on top. Okay, well that was wild. Cool sideboard. Creature or enchantment. Apparently we actually desperately need this card. Maybe instead of the Tidebender, I don't know. It does interact with Glarb, okay. Take out the Trajectory, I guess. I mean, that's the kind of the most suspect card anyway. Now we need answers to Glarb. So that makes Long Goodbye a little bit better than Trajectory. Creature or Planeswalker. Goodness gracious. Very wild. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll do this. Okay. Is that in a normal sideboard? No, that's a special little janky tech, I think. I don't know if anyone else is doing that. All right, let's do it. Let's go to game 3. Very fun. Very funny. Try holding gate open for that too. What other comments we got? I don't know about this comment. I feel like I have to focus up for this game though. On the play. 5 lander with Consult the Star Charts. I mean, we don't usually do anything for the first 3 turns anyway. It's probably better than the mulligan. We don't hate land, we lost to draw discard. Could always Consult for 2 if we had to. Got a 1-drop? 1-drop Duress. No creatures or artifacts. Alright, you can start a card down. Ramp? Basically another land, though. Overlord, getting to it. Cavern of Souls goes down. That's great. Do not have to worry about that, potentially. Meringue is a threat. Tidebender, that's cool. It's a good one to show up. We can kick Star Charts, but we only get to look at 3. But it's not that bad. I guess you can't Tidebender the Bailmerk, right? Because it's not a... I mean, you can, but it's an enchantment currently, not a creature. So it's not like you shut that down. Tap land. Looks like we're going to Consult then. I mean, this could be an interesting, it's going to give him a lot of draw discard for the rest of the game, right? So this is a interesting Tidebender target, I guess. Plus gives us more time to get a bigger Star Charts. Shock. Awaken. Okay. You got it. Could counter it, but I don't think it's worth it. It's fine. Uninspiring, actually. Pretty bad. What do we do here? Awaken the Undead's gonna be an issue eventually. I don't know if we need to save Withering Torment for that weird card. There's Desmorn's Claim. I don't know how many they're going to have. That could be a random one of, though. Artifact or creature cards. We might as well play the Tidebender, I guess. I mean, if they're going to go for something... Gonna happen either way. Tear the Peaks down there, so that's a huge issue. We have no counter spells. We got nothing. And they're gonna get back a Bookworm, maybe? Then now they got Kavairo. They're gonna get back Kavairo next turn. So we have to... Oh, they have Kavairo in hand, too. Ooh, double Kavairo no matter what. Should we kill Awaken the Undead? We still play Kavairo from hand, so we can't do that. So we have to riddle into a counterspell here. Is the only way, right? Otherwise, we're just dead off the... We're just dead off the Terror of the Peaks, I think. I think that's it. I think that's all we got. Has to hit a counterspell right here. Nope. I think that's going to be game. I don't think we can do anything. I think that's game. Get back up Kavairo in case... Oh, they get back Cavern of Souls. That's another way to do it. Fair enough. We don't have to counter either way. Okay. Let's see if we're just dead here. Nothing we can do either way. If we kill our own Tidebender, we would sack it, then it would come back. Then we could counter some activated abilities. Like Terror of the Peaks, some triggered abilities. We're already going to get one of those, though. Does anyone else have an ETB? I don't think so. And we're already going to get one, right? Shit, what else is... Enters, look at top X. X is our creature's power. We can counter that, too. I just don't know how much life we're going to have. Maybe it's worth it. I just don't know. No, we probably need to kill the next thing before combat. Okay. We'll use we'll try to use the Tidebender to counter the Terror of the Peaks. Ho ho ho! Oh, I did not realize how much was down there. Wait, where's my half of the... Do not get the Tidebender ETB. When this creature enters, counter up to 1 target activated or triggered. Oh, we're only going to counter one of these. I guess it's too late. Is it too late? I guess that's not going to work out so well. So we counter one of these, but then it doesn't counter the rest of them that are already on the stack. And we got to kill Arden before combat. But, yeah, I guess that's probably game. I guess these triggers are already on the stack. We can only counter one trigger, even if we counter the rest of that creature's ability. So I guess it's just game. Well, that was kind of a bad draw for us, I guess. We didn't have any counterspells, and even if we did, they got back to land. So we could have burned the Torment to kill the enchantment, so they couldn't get back to land. We didn't have any counterspells anyway. Okay, this is all very nice and exciting. I mean, this will shut off haste, but we're still going to lose to the Terror of the Peaks triggers, I guess. Shut off haste on the demon. And then, yeah, the rest of these will resolve, and that'll be that. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that's a wrap. I had a fun time today. I don't know what's up with the Mana Rock, other than it just being a random Mana Rock. Like, is that the only Mana Rock in Standard? Are there not more? Could you not put other ones in there? Like, I don't know that it's special enough to run it for the Legendary. I mean, there used to be the Mana Rock you could throw in the Artifacts deck. Did that rotate out of Standard? Add Artifacts. Maybe? Ironcrag, no. Like, if you're going to run this, you might as well do a 3-in-1, just in case you actually want both of them, or 2-in-2, because I don't think you're ever going to use the other half of that for the most part. But I had fun. This was different. Yeah, I don't know that Terminus made it that different, but I liked having the Riddlers and the Meringues as the win con. Just a little bit different of a Dimir control type thing. So I had a fun time today. If you enjoyed the video, you can like and subscribe. Leave lots of comments and leave lots of deck suggestions to make it from now until Avatar in the ban announcements. Try to pump out 3 videos tomorrow, so lots of comments are great. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.